This not mock news with Pararan.
Yeah, my people around that day, I don't already know who they are. God, they all keep you with swag. So for the past how many days now, I never do the headline. Now because of say the studio where they go not to, you understand. But now they okay. So, oh God, address me people one sir. No, everywhere I go there they do record did. I don't know what team me, but I just they follow there. I say now good day feniasi, okoriki na feniasi. But I know say they know what at the top, but the thing is sad like Hausa. So we'll go straight, we'll check what we'll get today. Court don't tell Donald Trump may pay $2 million to charity. You money, oh Trump, oh yeah, now you enter so problem like the enter. Come on, no time. Our brother Fashola, he said the way we take the complaint Nigeria road, not be so the team be. He said we took the complaint, he said Nigeria road good, no, not the complaint. And so okay, I bet if you just come up for them, I talk about the other one. Good. For Ghana, not be small kasala boss, vice president, the Tiffy, yes, the break enter arm robber, enter vice president of Ghana. Me won't hear I say, oh, if you you. Yamuba get out, sha. You vice president. Or we make we too. I bet deliver make it go make the go meal time. For Balogun, not be smarty, the market cash fire, every good safe cash fire. Not be small castle and night boss. So my people, we'll go straight to the reason why we are here, no time. Yeah, my people, I did Portrayed Pararan, one of Africa. The first person to buy Maggi to take when you cook in sweet. Only you want to work. Go buy the Maggi, you go put that inside the food. Now, see, finish, now make good money turn after. No matter how you say you strong rich, you must still lock door before you sleep. So, my people, when I see what they dress, me Usana, Raka Dede, yes, Raka Dede, Allah Sarki. No barakade ubagiri dunia ekele. Oh God, now we don't speak Hausa, so my people will go straight to the reason why we are here. Kai! For Lagos, not be small fire and I catch everybody. Balogun market catch fire. Vroom. You feel see fire pass air fire. If you air fire see fire, they say God on anaki fire. You no, they call fire service no issue. 1 hour before they come. When they come, they carry small tank, like 20 liters to take quench fire. Okay, now fire they call the quench. If you see, what if you pay me for this market we born? If not only the market now born, I will not get problem. Go say bon jena. People lost a lot of things. And those of you now, a lot don't watch them, but some people never watch them. Those of you never watch them.
We can see people moving out their goods, their items, so that the fire would not raise or burn their goods.
Okay, they are fire servicemen. We don't know what they are doing. There is water in the river there. They did not go there to go and bring water to quench this light. Until like maybe 6 or 7 buildings burn.
This fire is the smoke is getting to the next building, and we have people there trying to save their goods while risking their lives. Do you think this is, what do you think you can say concerning this?
That is what people will do. They will save their goods because they don't have who is giving them money. That is where they are stealing their daily bread. They are doing, maybe they will save some goods from there. They can be able to see some money.
It's not the first time, and this is not the second time. This have keep on. That happen every year. Understand? Like this place now, I've got experience of more than twice. It's like here.
We have sudden fire occurrence.
Yeah. So it's not something people government have to neglect. Sometimes have to put things in place. Understand? Okay, I see more than 3 5 7 have come here now. They're not doing something. I'm not seeing effort here.
You see country where we dey. Something go happen, the thing must happen first before they will not find solution. Now people now don't lost their goods. What if they pay me for this matter and I want fire service? The guy they walk. If you see where the guy they quench fire, I see this now. No say Nigeria don't they go forward. Some people they are our fire service is not trying. Quiet. You don't see fire service. Some people they insult the Nigeria. The way this guy take the quench fire, even fire see the guy, fire afraid. Those of you who never watch this hero, the fire service, oh yeah, You see what this man they do so. They use buckets, they off, they fetch with hands, they throw for this thing. This insult to our personality of human bonfiodo. I don't know what they talk, but they talk something. You see the way they disgrace this country, other country watch this thing, they insult us. Say, thank God they are not from Nigeria. Fire service supports the market. They not put. And now they take revenue, now they take tax, now they take every day, deve. Now, I don't even understand why market they carry the bond now for Nigeria. Another one still they give us the bond, on the share bond. We don't know what they happen with the country now, the cash fire. The country now can't to. And these leaders, we now to short money, pursue your money. The citizens, we don't want to take care of them, but now they want more, they pay money, pay tax, pay deve, pay like this, pay like this. No, I don't want to do all these market people now. I'm going to take out, No, I will talk to the president, put the president. So, bro, not be say, I won't follow equality today, but a lot of people, I don't want me to commit suicide. Because some people have borrowed their money for this market. I don't want to say somebody could die, leave my money, the thing hard. So anything one of you do, one I just do, so that made it see front. You understand? We just need to help these people. Not the only people I'm not going to understand this country. If you know form group like militant or Boko Haram or like this, they're not going to help. The people where they say, where they suffer for this country, where they give money, resources to this country to help them, they had. We want to make them help them. I'm going to go straight to that news. No time. For my people where they abroad, where they for US, Europe, and Asia, this business now for now, online business. Because some of them just did the Europe, did the America, did the Asia, we don't do anything. We they call us for home. Pararan, if you send something, the thing hard though. See, this is online business. They say Africa not there for that join. This online business, now wait till they go train you. If you never sabi and say they go train you. For you to enter, now just $149. $149 you enter, they will give you coach, they will give you mentor, where they will teach you where, how you fit start your online business. And this business, every month, you will get money. If you just day as you will get money. And online, you don't need to stress yourself. No, now go to Europe or day America, now go they say, how far, what did they have to sell land, sell like this. Una day place for una to take make business. And this our brother here will teach you now, put on you with your face will be like Bemeku. This guy now will teach you how to do this something well. If you start the business, if you not like them, before they will coach you for 1 month finish, if you withdraw your $149 back, they will give you back. But if they teach you for 1 month finish, from there they will tell you how you to open your site, everything. So if you they know they play while you. So if you go 5 days, you don't like the orientation, you don't like anything. What's that you go back? So Mona try this thing. No, I just dey uptown with the call us for years say how far they don't sell family land, how far they don't sell the property. No, do something there. Not too lazy. Some of them go and walk. Pay me say Africa not day. So now the guy contact the guy and I just did that. So anything where you want hear about the business, they will tell you where. But then no inbox me because they ask me. I beg, I don't give you go ask. I get my own personal problem. And those of you who never watch people who don't do successful for this business,
Hey guys, Garrett and Jill here, coming out from our favorite beach in the world,
Waikiki Beach. My name's Alicia. My name is Trina.
My name is Stella. I'm 47 and work for the government.
I'm a mom of 2 beautiful children and I have a career in the mental health and disability field.
My background is in accounting.
I'm a registered nurse, a postgraduate student, and I love traveling.
I come from a very strenuous construction background, and man, am I glad to be doing what I'm doing today.
I was tired of the regular 8-to-5 job. I mean, I came back from work, I was always tired, and I still had so much stuff to do, attend to the kids, to the home, and everything else. And of course, I needed more money.
It was the best solution for us for an extra income to spend more time with family and our friends and each other, of course.
But I made the move online because I knew it was possible to make my dream a reality, which is to be a stay-at-home mom while building an amazing and successful online business.
We want to enjoy time freedom with our family and friends.
I was able to get plugged into a community that provided all the just training and the support that was needed, everything step by step.
I couldn't ask for a better business model than what I have right now, and I am so grateful.
It was super easy to get started, and I started seeing results immediately.
I'm seeing results in my business, and I'm using it to take care of some of the bills in my home.
Last summer, my husband and I were able to build our dream home. We were able to purchase new vehicles for both of us.
It's very exciting, the fact that we can be home with our kids, raising them, keeping them out of daycare, and having time to play with them and raise them ourselves.
Because of this business, my life has changed. I'm debt-free and enjoying life. So, don't waste your time. Get on board.
You guys need to check this out. Take that leap of faith. You will not be sorry. You'll be glad you did. Good luck.
So you understand now. So make for no quarry. Not going boss beside the business pass because me for Africa, yeah, not did the thing they pay me. They say they don't put Africa. I don't know what we do them. I don't know what Africa do all these people. I don't know if I mean the business. If you come on match.com, we not enter from Africa. This thing will not enter. They will just later they'll say no racist, no rainy season, nothing, and do we not if they enter their side too, and if they enter our own. We'll go straight to the dance. So bro, teach their way, no time. One of our brother don't boss out. I know they could praise person. Before I go praise this man, so maybe you know say he talk something. Those of you don't know and I be this. You know, you see the way we wear red cap. I don't know why people they wear red cap these days. Bless her for change this cap to red. You don't understand? It's just some of us where they outside country because no, I won't even read this news for. Some of you get skills past people within Nigeria. Some of you get a lot of something we will change this country. But some of you are there. When I say I want to change the country, so now me they die here and I want to change the country. We all need to stand up and make sure say this country they okay. But some of you are going to say, but why don't do that road? Now I don't want to do road for now. I they read this news, they give all of them they outside country because they don't even sell on the street. Because I just did the food that they camp, they like this. Now they enjoy that and they answer us, yeah, question. That girl don't marry. That my girlfriend that year now. How many children don't born? So now, doctor, your minister of information. You don't know, say you are there to learn more work and come and teach us here. And those of you know that watch man they tell say, guy, to repair Nigeria is your duty, not be by now by force. Now everybody, those of you know that watch man. Oh yeah,
the diaspora is not just some group of people somewhere we are pleading to come to Nigeria and do us a favor, quote unquote. My view is that the diaspora population constitutes the other Nigeria, and therefore the development of Nigeria is not a choice, it is a duty. And I will come to that. And I want to also argue that for this to happen, organization is key. But there is something that distinguishes the diaspora and why they matter so much. The diaspora, on the average person in diaspora has higher level of education and skills relative to the average person in the home.
No, let's do the uptown. Lazy person, another thing. Uptown he had to, not come, no. Those of you now where they say uptown hard, come back, no go. Because of now they go, they deny us visa. Because some of now reach there, I am military, they come and go with tourists. From there now, they stay. Every day run the hide. So those of them mostly the people in the UK, no, now they do this thing. UK hard though, they'll kill you with tax, so come back home. So that will feel go. You cannot date there, they see they complain, not be Buhari, not be Rude, not be Atiku. So when I stand up to make this country good, when I did there, they complain. If you not complain, what you go do for a year? 18 demons complaining like me. He said, now, when I try to make this country good, learn things from that side and come. And some of you Una dey the outside country now to the leak. You can leaky, so I can leak, I can do like this. You know, go learn hard work to come here and boost this economy. Una dey they wait for Buhari. Una be still lazy you to if I dey talk and I go say I don't dey join them, not be join them. We all need to dey talk the truth. Some of una just dey there. Some of una in lesbian is a big gay is boy. Some of una na courtis carry court from here go Obodo because of una they know they give us visa. If I cash una need to stand up so that we can make this country good. Only one person cannot do it or does it. Nice one, my bro, but if you see, we can't go straight to that news, no time. Our brother, they call Fashola, they do it like bonnet, Bito's bonnet. Oshana be started. He said the way we did they complain Nigeria road. He said Nigeria road not be like that. He said no stop to they complain. Nigeria road, those of them no know. Olujoki tortoise scanner, you are welcome. Obviously, now the minister of life before from life now. They don't give her. I don't know. I don't know what he concern every road. But then a road they do now. Maybe now Meshi Day road before. These people they confuse us for this country. He said Nigeria road not be the way they say bad. He said because some road they okay. Then a small place will come bad too. Now that we go they complain. We say the country road is not good though. The country road is not good though. Make our body you understand? Because if they fly, no. So those of them never watch that way they talk. If they talk that they say, Pararan, you know they lie. I know they lie. We tear up
Yes, we are here to solve problems. Problems is headline news for you. But at least the balance is also to show that not all of the road is bad. Because the focus is on the bad part, but you owe Nigerians whose taxes we use to also show them that some work is going on. Because it's not all of Nigeria's roads that are motorable. On the Benin-Warri road, for example, many sections of it are motorable. It's a part that has caved in and collapsed, and that is where the pain is. And that is what we will respond to. Same thing on Lagos-Ibadan, same thing on so many parts of the road. And I think it's important to have that balance in order even to encourage people to have hope in the country. Because it's not as bad as sometimes we portray. That's your headline, we know. But it's important to let them know that on a 100-kilometer stretch, maybe 10-15% is bad. Because you actually drive to that point before you feel the pain. And those are the places.
You say they do face like people they born for club. Because you they fly, you don't know. Out of 100%, 60% of the road spoil, they're bad finish. Till now, from Benin to Lagos, I'm not saying whoa. From now small, now they do road like many pigs, small. And if you not do road, rain number 4, the road don't turn on, the road don't pull close. I don't know whether you see road not gonna break you. Maybe you pull it close way, you pothole, you don't do that. As they talk to me now, they cook for pothole for some kind of road. Pothole, if you fall enter, you can cook. Hold up day pothole now hold up day. You did that say all these ministers there. Sometimes I don't know. See, Nigeria will be gay because sometimes you know if you talk that things for you understand. If you not tension there like this, I don't know why you talk that thing for English. You know now we gay say and I turn the brain around you. I not just know if they complain, they tell us don't worry, we'll try to fix it. They want to try one claim something like say the money now you go where you. Is the money for you? Go straight around, use no time. They think they never see once, they don't see how for this country, they ready now. Soldiers now don't they join kidnapping some because before now we do function for now see me. When would they turn and say do this country where now they say some soldiers now don't they do kidnapping for Benin Edo. They kidnap one man. We carry Piki go school from Piki go school as he call his image just follow his small he girlfriend you know to tell those of them don't know the proper now be this. Now they just catch the guy, put down for foot march in here like people they march the devil and march right here man we never reach 85 years old and 60 something they march enter 90. I know that they beat this papa They say na army man, they won't cover face and won't serve. He dey family people. So that is na relative, you know the guy. And then they kidnap the man. Kidnap her from one place of Benin to another side. As they go, they say, now the kidnappers, they call the talk, say, fuel go soon finish from the man car. Now they call say, the fuel finish, brutalize this man. Now God save you all. Now God save you. Go do Thanksgiving for my church, not another person's church. You understand? Now they can't manage the fuel, reach there, they can't keep her for the bush. After they don't put this man for the bush, now they say me they return. They call they go sell the car. Can I be lose the plate number now? Now they, Nigeria police, hold on, see, get sense. Have you seen Nigeria police? They know they do job. You know Nigeria try you, so they try you. The Nigeria police go catch some army. Where are you guys going? He said that they go like, who get car? Say that they go marriage. They say they go carry one marriage. Or the relatives say, that they sack back car. They can see man number, person number, we buy car, everything. Then they say, when I say this car na DV, how the car they got to register, where the plate number? And then they got to hospitalize them. It can one handcuff riot, police or they arrest army, got in a now they call who get car. You won't say car, no. What did they happen? Say na my park car. They call papa na phone switch off. Now they call they brutalize them. I carry confess na I kidnap warrior na. They don't keep her for bush. Now they tie the man like okporoko where they sell for market. The food said they never give the man food. And then they got it. Those of them never watch out. They don't hold there for Benin. And all the Benin people now, all the police, all they try kudos. Those of them never watch out when they talk about
invited to the state police headquarters, Benin City, to identify the kidnappers. Though the identification of the suspects by the victims was done behind closed door. Commenting on the issue, the police public relations officer at Edo State Command, DSP Chidi Nwambuzo, commended men of Arctic Kidnapping and Cybercrime Police Unit headed by SP Balogun for displaying gallantry. DSP Nwambuzo said the Nigerian Police Force at Edo State Command is working around the clock to ensure that the state is safe.
They also confess to have involved in kidnapping of one Mr. Otono and the stealing of his ash-color Toyota Camry. These people also confess to the kidnap of one school teacher. There are also 3 other suspects. These are civilians in connection to this crime.
One of the victims, while narrating her ordeal, said one of the kidnappers who allegedly conspired with his gang members to kidnap her attends the same church with her and was part of those who graced her Thanksgiving after she regained freedom from her abductors.
I want to commend the Nigeria police for doing their work very well. If not with the effort of the police, I don't know if those people could have been arrested. So I thank the Nigeria police very well. I identified them correctly. And one of them is a closer neighbor to me. He's the only person that wear mask. The others did not wear anything. And I quickly recognized them.
The day I did Thanksgiving, on the 29th of September, Aloye joined me to do Thanksgiving because we are co-parishioners in the same church. We attend St. Teresa Catholic Church, Fuga, together. Aloye is the chief culprit who planned my case. Yes, he's among the people arrested. Nigeria Police Force, I'm very, very grateful. People used to give a bad image about the Nigeria Police. But from this my case, I know that Nigeria Police, they take their time to do their work.
Soldier and the rest people. Soldier na in wicked pass. Soldier. Sabi soldier, yes.
What did they say you do?
They just carry me, they say I should go and buy market. So I don't know, say they plan to kidnap me and kill me. I don't do anything from good thing turn to bad thing. Me, I dash them.
I kidnap the country don't yank. Country na fakare. More me they sell the country. If you cannot sell the country, sell my street man. Use the money take a seafront for another country. Here is Syria Mira. Make it just do okay. What would they tell? Put the army oga, put on there. What would they tell and say? The war until they treat this army. These people will give this country headache. Una not they believe. Now some of them now they give the country headache. Because if una they pay them well, una they do them well. Because they know what you they do. So now, since they cannot do what you they do, now with the ordinary citizens now they call open shaft rich now. And also police still be. And all the forces them, because they will give information out, they will do illegal thing. You know why? Because the country, they do them well. The country, where the thing go there, okay. No, army they kidnap. Police, they catch army. Now, police thief, vigilante now will catch them. If vigilante thief, Red Cross will catch them. The country now don't confuse. They don't know who they help now. It is a fagario. They won't go straight to the news. This thing, they make me the verse. They read all this kind of news. This is a bad image to our Nigerian army force. Correct, force. We'll go straight to the news, no time. Those of you who already download this app, I just want to thank you now, because after 48 hours, which is 2 days, maybe 48 hours, 100,000 people now download them. This on an app where Nigeria person do. Where Nigeria, where they Japan, now I do this thing. Oh God, not be every time they always promote Baba thing. Nigeria keep person, Nigeria do people for Dubai, Nigeria they arrest Yahoo boys. So sometimes we just need to see third people they do the best. Those of you don't know the man I be this from Edo, Insaman. Now I do this. Oh yeah, now any phone where they lock, if you like, use padlock, use anything to lock. Oh yeah, now now I do this soft talk, and those of you whenever download them, go download them, be like a WhatsApp. You can call face, do audio, everything. And where it take good, you will call real number from the app. They'll give you free credit. After you don't use them small, wait finish before you call buy credit. If you call person don't even do online. If you call her from the app, and those of you who do uptown, you can use them. Patronize our team. Now we get a Nigeria, everyone now. So be proud of your something where you don't do. And this app, you feel order phone inside. And this phone, they do that from Japan. You will see where App Store day. You feel order phone. And the phone, they cheap. And you feel not pay. When they want deliver and you pay. Not be you call order phone finish. They want deliver and then now wahala call they say, oh, here only every hospital if you go now rush you. Not use people money to go rush anybody go hospital or want to or go use a do short or go use a take go drink. See what they say, pay upon delivery. Well, yeah, order iPhone, keep the money. No, because Nigeria people are known now with excuse. I want befian wherever. You understand? And those of you who know they Nigeria, they will see do so that on our office order phone there, but on our office download that any country where you dey, you fit download that. And those of you who never watch how they talk about this app,
a multi-talented Nigerian developer, entrepreneur, and a telecom business owner based in Japan, Mr. Simple as an Abor, is set to unveil Nigeria-owned messaging application. Ali has the rest of the story.
The free messaging app called Soft Talk Messenger is lightweight and takes little of internet data to function.
Also important to note is, with Soft Talk, you can call anyone that is not connected to the internet, as long as you know their other party's phone number. Ali had an interview with Simple as an Abor, and here is what he has to say.
Simple as an Abor has extensive experience in the industry. He is also the founder CEO of Primetime Telecoms, a popular telecom service provider based in Japan. I asked Simple as an Abor what's in it for Nigerians with his Nigeria company.
Yes, indeed. Nigeria, has over 154 million mobile subscribers, according to the research carried out by We Are Social. And we still rely on foreign messaging apps, that serve no local contents, as it were. There's no doubt that Nigerians are hungry for a new technology and need something different that we can call our own. I think what we people should recognize most about Soft Talk is that we are not just in it to create revenue, but also in it to solve bigger problems and create employment in the country. Soft Talk is actually coming at a time when Nigerians are frustrated with the quality of products and services that they buy in the marketplace.
Soft Talk messaging app is free and available for download on the app stores. Download now to start soft chatting and soft talking.
Great app with good.
When Nigeria every happen, Nigeria person, Edo, no, but those way they come make noise online because Benin people now sabi make noise online. This month I want real live video. Oh, about Tony Kabaka. Time when you would go learn something to promote Edo people, you did there, they gossip up and down. On a gamma, despite the guy look like old Bobo said, but not be on a person with this. So nice one, bro. We'll go straight to the other news. You understand? What do you say? Maybe on an error. If first one in an error, you understand? Tell person with this. We'll go straight to the other news now. No time. Casalado boss for Catholic Church. Okay, man. What do you never see? What the dust? Yeah. Okay, but serious. That. 2 reverend sisters where they say come Africa. Now he preach in ministry na missionary. Oh yeah, Aka mission you. Before they look, they don't enter them. Africa, mutuna bubu nishe and like this. Arwa ina I'm living makbubuko. I don't want to use English for that place. People, references that they say come Africa, call preach the gospel, they call do humanitarian work. They utilize them. And I now see they won't guess which of the African country does this thing. You cannot just do this thing to our reverend sister. Reverend sister will never taste the forbidden fruit. When they enter Africa, oh yeah, and we are in machine gun in the ego dosunmu of the local government council. When the reverend sister test now, they forget Bible. Where they got take cash down, they go back. He said they will do Holy Mary, Mother of Christ. They call this Holy Mary, Mother of Jesus, Holy Mary, Mother of Joseph, Holy Mary, Mother of Muhammad. And others, you want to confuse you. What a one! Now they take testalize, they so they vomit in here. They say they don't give the bello. Reverend sister, Africa people, they give the bello. All these reverend sister, nothing you not go do. What if they pay me? Not be me see there. You know me see there now the thing was still good because it in a car tight. I remember he said, oh God, we do this thing. If I catch that guy, this is our business. Not beside the bad person who was. But this guy thinks there. This one is proud now. Because 2 reverend sisters I will give Beleso. And some of them, they say, some of all these Pope, all these, not the one that they call themselves. They say some of them, they see the dagger demo. So that they investigate the matter now. Whether not even some Pope, now dagger these reverend sisters. I mean, if not Pope will not go great, but in a normal person like us, Mona just give us go ahead. Because some of them are so define. Somebody could just find like that. They'll say they know they touch and say they are not. When they try you. Me, I just did even 1 week. Me dagger 1 week. Mama na me we free. Me ma rom leteje. Me have go no this foul. We they run, they do a tori. And they turn on. When I try all this reverend father and reverend sister, now just day for our life. No greasy. No greasy. Wow. I agree to now. We will go straight to the news, no time. Our neighboring country, where they call Ghana, the president don't call out or not provoke. He said, there be what they saw. He said the way people take they help foreigners, they thief Africa thing. He said it's not good. He said we need to stop to they help people where they thief this continent money. They go Bodoibo. I watched this thing and the thing touched me because this place, another touch us is why they do mock. And those of them don't know Ghana president on now, okay, you know, go hear that place. You understand? With the Beatles head, the guy get this guy says, you get sense. You try. And this is one of the reasons why Africa not they grow. And those of you who never watched the video, wow, oh God, our Beatles president they talk this thing. Oh yeah,
so what are our own priorities? How do we envisage the next 5, 10, 15, 20 years? And therefore, what are the things we need to put in place to make those 5, 10, 20 years meaningful for our people? For me, the AFTA, which has come about, is an important step for us. It provides us with a platform to be able to connect with each other. Already we're seeing challenges. We've seen challenges that are taking place in ECOWAS. in how to develop a regional community. But these are challenges that we will overcome. I'm very confident about that. But I think that more than anything else is the attitude that we have about our own countries. People come to do business with us and they steal, and we help them steal. We have to find a way of bringing those things to an end, the looting of our continent that is taking place. Outsiders, perhaps I can understand them. Yeah, they have everything to gain and very little to lose. But we have a lot to lose in assisting people to continue to loot our resources. So it's all part of what your own sense of self, your own sense of self-worth is, your sense of, if you like, a very hackneyed term, but which is important, patriotism. How does that weigh in the scales of all of us? How much importance do we attach to acting in a way which is about the collective and not about the me? I think it's a whole set of attitudes and perspectives that we need to put together, which will then make it relatively easy for us to see the world.
And this thing now to especially the bankers for Africa, this thing at owner, because now be the one of the reason why our money they come up for this country. See, I want to use US, other country to do example for you. If they are person won't send money come Africa, either Western Union or MoneyGram or REA or any other, you understand what I mean? They ask a question. You know the place where they send money they go. Sometimes they know they agree they send the money. Even bank, they know they agree that they put hold. Sometimes they bring police, they arrest who get own money. But for Nigeria, as the person just called, transfer $2 million to Dubai. They just say and go. Without no questioning, they're going to do yes sir. They're going to join hand. They thief the country money, they go. Later on, I'm going to say Africa is not good. Africa will take good way they contribute to the people where they shop. You know those things where they give you where they shop, where they are happy. So this guy is good though, and person they thief the continent, something very white and everything now and they do this thing. You know, saying that the country money now the country is something now you enjoy so. And later when problem that they come, you call the child, he's the president, he's the governor, he's the senator, and you there among bankers, most of the managers them now, when I will put tie here to take tight people money come up for this country. Some pastors when they use their private jet, they utilize money, they go outside country, on a still do, and they say we don't know. Then some lawyers, when they see the truth, when they say, my client cannot does it, under section 1555, paragraph 2.5, I don't even understand what they call there. When they are later, they say, this country cannot move forward, you are among. So we need to stop this. All these people, they carry our resources, they go down, they thief this continent. We need to stop them, and we need owner to join the government. No, the continent money go finish. We go borrow. Now they say China spend over $200 billion for Africa. I don't say the money. You gonna vote away. If I ever see 1 million, I for day okay. 200 billion, where a day, and Africa say they find money. Now Russia won't spend. Everybody they bring they come. The moment they bring the money come, una go retrieve and go hide for that side. Say it's not do. Africa will never get sense. Or this our leader, the bankers in TG. I'm having because una go borrow money, una retrieve the money, go give them. They keep the money for them. They will call the borrowers the money. Una get sense so. And some of una go thief this country money. Mostly data state to the person know himself. You thief our data state money. Use that to go build hospital for that side. Now they won't take your property. Now you know yourself. You the governor. Most of you know yourself. We now thief our money to build hospital where white people they go for that side. We now cut there before poor man there. And we now even get sense. That hospital we not do and that they come from. That's I can't do here. We now contribute to the downfall of Africa. We now cut there. Oh, we are praying to God. We are praying to God. And all these pastors now can still pray because we still day. Pastors will still day. Rubbish. Nice one. Now anytime I come down, I'll buy you recharge card. Because personally, they do good for me. Where I take the dash and something, but I'll dash you something. You understand? So wait for me for the airport. Go straight to that news, no time. For Ghana, not be small thing. That happen. before I start this thing with laugh, so I don't really understand. Oh boy, how robbers they get hard to people, they get hard to how robbers now. Una don't even they upgrade. Vice President of Ghana, he has armed robber boss in Ojilo enter thief TV decoder fan share thief banku kenke. None is multi kelewele all of the thief. Vice President of country, that is the number 2 man of Ghana. They digitalize the man. Even the president, the vice president, see the citizen, he shout, who they do this thing? I hear this thing that say no. Those of them what they talk about, but they talk now, they say, Pararan, you lie. What be lie, you? They rob vice president of Ghana. He has.
Well, it happens to 5 houses according to my enquiries. Yes, it happens to me. Though I can only speak on my own. Because it happens to me. I traveled on the 26th, came back on the 27th. 27th, my distinct incident happens to me. I came, my house was broken. Some of my mattresses were packed away. And then my paint emulsions that I bought for the house, some were picked away. That very incident. The other houses too, well, and then they went to the boss of the VRA, picked his laptop and his fridge and some phones, went to somebody's house nearby that same house, picked 3 flash screens, went to the vice president's house to, I don't know whatever they took away, but I learned there was that kind of incident happens to the vice president himself, but they are currently working around it right now. We have done that. The police has actually moved strictly to the whole thing, and they have arrested some of them. They are still with the police custody right now.
How many has been arrested?
Well, when I first came to the complaint, I saw, they told me they are arrested for linking to my house. But those 4 are linked to the whole 5 houses for the
this country, the continent don't catch fire. Have you seen only Nigeria and they get strange news? But I say Ghana will overtake us. When I just stop them because our armed robbers here now, the verses, where they hear this thing. They call the people, they ask me, say, what are the armed robbers for that side? They be robbing who the grandchildren. I say, I don't know, I don't know. How can you go thief vice president, this kind of man? You go, he ask, which kind of robber be this? Armed robber for Nigeria, the gossip now. Because we never do that kind of, you even near our vice president. Not be even a gate safe too close. The area. He keep picking when even if you the planner, your inner mind will tell you say I'm not there because they will catch all of Nigeria. Now Ghana on the thief vice president. I need to see that armed robber for proper training. Maybe I'll need to train too. Because how you take get thief, the whole vice president. Guy. That guy if he teach us better thing. Ghana, I'm coming. I want to come and see somebody. Wait! Go through the other news. For US, not be small castle at the bus for US. Okay. Why they no wonder people they travel, they go this country, they don't agree, they come back. No wonder I don't go the embassy, US embassy twice. They deny me visa. Now from gate they take the pursue me because they say no, but if you reach there, if you see the way life be there, you are not coming back. Donald Trump. You don't enter another trouble. It gets also trouble. Now this man, the end, that is you. Your trouble every day pass Nigeria trouble. Because from one trouble to another, every day you will come meet me, borrow me money. Man, settle issue. Now you don't enter another one. This will pass me. I cannot borrow you money safe. Now they look me like as they talk to you, so they think they pay me. Judge for their country, don't tell us they pay $2 million to charity. See, because he used the money during the 2016 and been wanting for election, use that he join. Money where they give him for charity, could use with politics, where he will tell you. I say, say because of that one, it's against the law because the money is for charity. And I get the charity or even foundation in they tell us me pay $2 million. They never look if it. And every president say for president, not the president of church, not the youth president. President of country and America now they rule now they rule the world now they tell them make it pay. Okay, US there I come. US, yeah, I come, I cannot take this anymore. Now they take president to pay money, 2 million to your own charity where you use the money. Say yes, it's against the law. I'm not sure so we get lawyer. Now family planning, we get those of none of our wash away, they talk, I remove cap. Oh yeah,
We've got breaking news for you at this hour. A federal judge is ordering President Trump to pay $2 million to a series of nonprofit organizations, part of a settlement in a lawsuit that alleges the president misused his own charitable foundation. Joining me now, NBC News national security and intelligence correspondent Ken Delanian. Ken, tell us more.
Chris, this is the result of a lawsuit filed last June by New York State Attorney General, which alleged a shocking pattern of illegality involving the Trump Foundation, including unlawful coordination with the Trump presidential campaign, repeated and willful self-dealing, and much more. In December, you'll recall, Trump agreed to essentially shutter the foundation as this lawsuit progressed. And now we have essentially a settlement where he's agreeing to pay $2 million. That's a punishment, essentially. And the judge, New York State Supreme Court Justice, in this ruling, upheld many of the AG's findings, saying that Mr. Trump's fiduciary duty breaches included allowing his campaign to orchestrate a fundraiser and allowing his campaign, instead of the charitable foundation, to direct distribution of the funds.
One of the ones I remember the most is the accusation that he bought a 6-foot-tall painting of himself with money from the charitable foundation.
Yeah, and the Washington Post has done great reporting on this. I mean, the allegations are that he used this as a personal piggy bank and a promotional tool and not very much as a charity. And now it appears that the courts in New York have essentially upheld that and punished him for doing that. And there's also a petition to the Bar Association to ban Donald Trump from ever again running a charity in New York. And in any other presidency, on any other day, this would be a huge story. Today, it's one of many stories about President Trump.
We never get country. This is the country. We not get country at all. Now union we get. Nigeria lawyer on the see. President to. Now lose case so. Now they pay. Our local government chairman cannot lose case with me, safe. Even local councillor Ward 2 cannot lose case with me. They go to pursue me. Now call our president, Bubu, go call lose case. If you article say year case, article more total when article they talk wakana like person where they one. What total who send me to do this election? I say I tell you say not do. He say not be me. He say no Pastor John and all those pastors they push me. I say I tell you. No when I na BPO. See country. You see as country be the law they work. If the law no work for Africa, we are not going anywhere. We are not moving. We need to make sure say law work for Africa. The common man can get their law, the few weak case with the rich for our uptime. According to what I hear, I never go because if I go and not come. Or what I hear, they say, you know, they follow Proma, they go court because Proma will win you. For yeah. Which court you want to go? Police station. You and Proma, you and Richmond just exchange words safe. So you ask you, do you know who I am? Guy, if you don't hear that word, don't know. Do you know who I am? Before you look, they don't call police. Oh. Before you look, you don't reach curriculum. They feel thief you. They fear if the rich man won't wicked you. If he arrest you for Babuja, because I read this people from Abuja, before you go see yourself, you did beneath. Say your family will define you round off. You say they don't kidnap you or they don't thief you or you don't die. Now later on, they'll call see your one police go feed your help you. So yeah, call anybody where you know. Before they find you reach there. This country cannot move forward if we the ordinary men not get peace, not get justice, not get lawyers to even help us. If we even carry our case, go meet on and say, what kind of case is this? This is not a case. Oh, you cannot win this case. When they tell us you cannot win. This is a mere case because I don't take bribe. See now, president they paid 2 million. Oh, because I will sue people call US. Whether if you sue go US for good case, everybody they know each other, they know the weak case. So not come meet me again for money because your problem don't be too much. No go straight to the news, no time. South Africa don't encourage women to join sports. I watch this news. I say no. This news I need to talk to women because on our own don't they too much, especially Nigeria women, not even women, Nigeria girls. On our own don't they too much. Everybody want to do nails. Everybody, we need to put ourselves for sport. Now, women, when they do sport, they not reach 16. You understand? Some of them are just day Eastern, you understand? Now, then until they also, now then until they do sport. Some of them say, no, I'm not fit run for video, I'm not fit do like this. So for a while, you go they run anyhow, you go they roll, they give style anyhow. You don't know that in a sport. When in sport work, when you go they turn people, papa, they turn boot them, person go come finish with it, you go they do, like person when they pursue with a boot. When I sport to those ability use the entire sport. We need to not be every time when I just did there and they first say me something. We don't tire to give money. We never add to Africa problem. And those of you know about what they talk about saying women, we gonna con sport. We are regardez là-bas.
Football fans come in all shapes and sizes. They have different religious beliefs and political views. But the men and women attending the fixtures, watching the contests on television, all have one thing in common: football and their love for the beautiful game.
I think to my side, because I love Orlando Pirates, I'm not going to give up on it. I'll always give them support. The same support that I gave them the first day I got into it will be the same support till I die.
Daneo Mokoena, affectionately known as Deanie, the #1 fan, says she's been supporting her beloved Orlando Pirates since she was a child, and going to the stadiums with the fellow Sea Robbers is overall a very good experience.
What I like about going to the stadium, sometimes I can go alone, but I don't feel like I'm happy when going alone. I like when I'm with others, just to show our boys support. Yeah, we feel safe because we are one thing. Like we are the same. Whether you are a guy or a girl, when it comes to football, we are one thing.
South Africa has been one of the front runners on the continent in encouraging more female football fans to attend games. Giant strides have been taken to create an environment where women feel part of the football community in order to enjoy the game day experience without prejudice or feeling unsafe.
You must look at the fact that the football environment has been welcoming and a fertile ground for both males and females.
You understand? And what did make the verse when I had to Africa problem? You already know what they talk. We go carry on our heart, we go pay. When I carry us out, we go pay everything, we go pay. Not you when they pay, unless when I like the person, or the person get name, or the person get talent. When I cannot just like ordinary human being. When I cannot, even if start say they pay, me kwa. Sometimes, now someone get just come meet me, Pararan. Fine boy. And they do the mock news. I say yes, so. He's yeah, I like you. Not be smart, you know. They tell me say like me, they do. They tell my friend, I like this your brother. Now so yeah, me they call and make they tell her, you understand? Make me and the goers. And they call them how much I go pay. Did he pay me? You cannot like me and they pay again. I say no, just like me. No, yours no say we go straight to the point. You understand? So women them. No gonna bring on our mind down. They make crime every day because everybody want to meet up with her. I'm hard the emotion, hard the envy, hard the eyelashes. When I do hard. We no come on again. We want to see hard our pocket. Now then, some people take the tip so. So Mona encourage us. If you pay the food, you pay the drink, you do like this, then you join sport. May you know if they take money from your pocket, and they take money, so that life go feel sweet. Not with one only ones they give. The day before yesterday, I carried the out. I spent like 750 naira. That is a big money. You ask me say that's no money. It's a big money to me. You know how much my income. You don't even know my income, and you are taking outcome. The only way. So Nigeria girls work, join sport, not room sport. This is why I call them the way they see the way they sportalize for this Abuja. You know, and Ghana. It goes straight to that, there's no time. When I know say Nigeria border, they don't close down. I lock right down as I talk to Nana over how many demons and goose, all of them, they don't scatter for outside country. They don't lock the border. First time they lock the border, at first they invest for the government. But when you reason now, because some of us, the problem we get for Africa, if you not just like this thing, if you not like this human being, we will just hate the thing where the person they do. This thing now to grow our economy. And since when they lock this border, think, they know they carry the year full and me again. They go attack village. burn down village. You think you people not to die like that again. You don't know how people did die they burn village. You don't ever think I say you never hear since when they close this border. Some of una because say una they benefit from the border, and people will benefit. Not plenty rich people will not the benefit. You understand? So now when they close the border, people will benefit. Plenty past people will the benefit. So it's like the thing they make sense. And make no realize how they lie. Watch these poultry people. When they happy say this thing now don't they make their farm. Everybody now things don't they do well. Those who never watch regarding.
If anyone is condemning the federal government for closing the country's land borders, it certainly is not poultry farmers in Ogun State. They have commended government for taking what they termed a bold step and declared their support for the extension of the border closure. TVC News' Kazim Olowe reports.
It is the annual poultry show held in Abeokuta, Ogun State capital. Aside from beef, poultry products seem to be another major supplier of proteins, but poultry farmers in Nigeria say until recently they have not been enjoying the opportunity of the country's population. They say the border closure has reduced importation of poultry products and increased the demand across the country. They noted that if properly managed, poultry value chain can contribute tremendously to the national economic development.
The recent ban on importation of agricultural products, especially poultry, rice, and partial closure of borders are practical demonstration of our government of ensuring food for all Nigeria.
Right now, a lot of farmers that have shut down their farms, they're already going back to dust it. The hatcheries are fully booked, and then farms are already filling up so that they'll be able to meet Nigerian demand for meat consumption.
It brings in more jobs, Nigeria saves more money, but the main thing is we can feed ourselves. We have the good weather, we have the acumen, we have everything it takes to feed ourselves. So I think the border closure, presently it pains, but with time, we'll get there.
You understand? So this border where they close, put the president at the custom, put their two. I don't want to look on her face because me and I will not be friends, but now you can say I want to talk something there on a coffee side, I don't do when I say no. This border when I close, if this thing will really make Nigeria work again, close it. Give me the key, I'll swallow up. You understand? Oh boy. This is where they close border. If you see country where they hungry, even Togo president, na me send a research card, oh yeah, na don you, Ibekun, Tejio, Eteji Kotonu, everywhere now, people hungry, say they cry hungry. Guy, I don't know say that so Nigeria strong show. But other African countries now they wash us. When I see beer with us, when I see the way Nigerians fall in our country, when I know they tire for us, when I know they ask us say why we already come in our country, when they ask us because of the illegal things where they happen for the country is not good. So for the country to good, we need to take some kind of step. And a lot of people need to hungry. So any step we they take, no man not verse we take up because of now. We need to repair our own first before on our own. So I know say the thing affects some of our people, but what did they affect us yet? Because a lot of people they die here. Now nobody they die for all those other north area like this is where they close the border. And they cannot close some border, open some border down our Yoris. I even want me to even close the up so that some people know if they go UK for medical treatment. You know what they talk. Me they even close the up. Me they even your fence the up, put barbed wire. Make anybody no move. We die here inside the country so that the country can do okay. We'll go straight to the other news, no time. So my people, when I the one that say, why, not be smart, you know, they won't keep you a design, no guy, as I do Abuja and they give me this one, make I realize. But when I don't already know they see they sue my thing, na posoko, na the map be this, anything you want, it did for you. So now he contact be this, he go do one for you. As I come Abuja and I knock this, so I just, you understand, my address like senator, because Akashi country now. So I'm here to give them my area where they go say, Ogodogu Street. I don't go talk, we are this thing now, they go find me corner now. We go to go before now. You understand? So now the guy be this, so I'm gonna contact anything what you want. Now so you be more go straight to the land, there's no time. So my people are here, I will take stop, I don't talk where today. I'm gonna say I talk small one because I did Abuja. This is not my studio, but the place fine past my studio. You understand? So now let me not to do a lot of long news today. But if I don't go back to my base, I will give you now. I say make it not be like say, so now let me say make I do this one. So my people, Mona go. I won't go rest.
It's not mock news with Pararan. Just mock you whenever saw ya. Pararan mock news confirmed.